when I was young, I went to P. Diddy's white parties in the Hamptons. And so I was obviously really surprised when I read all the civil litigations being taken against him and also the receipts. My goodness. But as everyone suspected, it was only a matter of time that the feds were going to want to see if there were real proof in these allegations, because although they've been handled in civil courts and a lot of people have been paid off, I think there's enough aggregate of people complaining that it's gone criminal. And now we see a raid happening and they're going to see if they can build a case against whatever they find in his house. So, and I think he's at his Miami house right now. So we haven't seen footage of the raid yet from Miami, but here's the footage of the raid in Holmby Hills at his daughter's house, which is actually in Bad Boys Entertainment's name. And he's not seemingly at the Holmby Hills house. So he's at Miami. So here's the raid. I'd say the end is near for P. Diddy. And there won't be a white party this year.
Right now we're following the Department of Homeland Security conducting a raid at a house in Holmby Hills, believed to be connected to Sean Combs, the rapper and music executive, perhaps being linked to a sex trafficking investigation.
He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
They are heavily armed, and they've been very tactful, would probably be the best word to use, as they made entry into this home this afternoon. We actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates, and as soon as they got inside the home, one of the first things they did was made their way into this garage that you see is open right there. Now, they did take a couple people into custody. We witnessed that. Now, are they under arrest? Are they just being asked about what they know? That I can't answer, but I can tell you there's 3 people right there that were taken into custody, were inside that home at the time of the raid.
We did see a bunch of investigators going in, making the raid in there and clearing that as well. So they're going to do a thorough search as they conduct this raid. And so far, Stu, from what I understand and from Haley on the ground there, they have not seen, and we have not seen from our vantage point, any sign of Sean Combs, the 54-year-old who is believed to be the property owner of this.
I've covered a lot about P. Diddy in the Patreon, but not so much out here in YouTube land, but maybe I will. We'll see how this goes, if it heats up, or does he pay more people off? We'll see.